Today I'm not doing a screen capture. I'm just going to do a straightforward video. I haven't quite found a good program to do this type of video capture just through my webcam or my eyesight. If you have any good ideas, please let me know. That's just a little side note. But anyways, today I'm going to be talking about uh, devices. Basically, historically, the devices I've used, like handheld devices I've used portably. I've used a few. I do like having some sort of portable device. When I say portable, I mean like some sort of handheld device that that really meets my needs for what I want to do every single day, kind of thing. May that be like a Palm Pilot for when taking notes, drawing pictures, or drawing some kind of scribbling little reminders kind of things. When I write notes to myself, I sometimes scribble down little diagrams and stuff like that. So, or just checking email, basically basic computing tasks. Now PDAs, or the device I'm using now, I'm not gonna say what it is yet, but it does a lot more than basic computing needs. It actually does quite a lot now. But anyway, my very first was a PDA. It was a very old PDA. It was a Palm Pilot. I don't remember what the model name of it was. It was black and white chromatic screen. It was very old, kind of junky looking kind of thing. It was passed down to me from someone else who had use in the house, kind of thing. And it was kind of a crappy little computer type thing. Previously to that, I had devices, but they weren't to this Palm Pilot kind of standard. They weren't like full-fledged devices. I did have little memo pads, little, I don't know, like they had, Sharp Wizard type little devices like that. But my first one was this Palm Pilot, and the Palm Pilot did very well. It was great for note-taking. Didn't do email, didn't connect to the internet whatsoever. It stored contacts, kind of thing. I was young at the time, so I didn't really use a lot of functionality, but it was good for taking notes, leaving notes, kind of thing. And pretty much that was about it. That's all it really did. It was kind of a junky little thing. It did sync with my Windows 95 computer at the time, which was a big thing. And it did that. I could sync it, kind of thing. It had a few little junky games on it. Really wasn't very useful, but it was a great thing at the time. When I got that little Palm Pilot, I was very happy because it did quite a lot. After that, I got a second Palm Pilot, which unfortunately it was left in a hotel room, so I never did get that one back, unfortunately. But it was a great little device. It was another Palm Pilot. It was the Thezrtech 72. Very great little Palm Pilot. I loved it. It had a great little camera in the back of it. It did web browse. It did basic HTML web browsing. Like very basic. No Java, no Flash, nothing like that. Just basic web browsing, which was cool at the time. It did check my emails, which was kind of cool. It could still leave notes. I did little, it could draw little diagrams on it, which I really enjoyed. I could edit photos on it. I could take photos with it. I did a lot. And I used that for a couple years, 3 years, I think. I used that little device, and I love that little device. Like I said, though, it was left in a hotel room. Now, my device I use now, it's not a Palm Pilot, just because I haven't seen a Palm Pilot in how many years. I think you can still buy a Thezrtech 72 if you're very lucky and the store still has one. I haven't quite seen a Palm Pilot, though, in a very long time, so obviously that wasn't a choice. I did not want a smartphone, just because the data charges were so expensive, and I'm still a high school student, so I don't need that kind of computing power on my phone. My phone, which is, I have no idea. A second. Okay, I have no idea where my phone is. My phone, anyways, is it's a Razr 2. It's a good phone, good for texting, kind of thing. But it's not like a hardcore phone. Like it's not. It's not like a smartphone. It does do web browsing, and it can check my emails on it, but it's really simple. But as a Palm Pilot type device, I actually use this. Um, no, this is not an iPhone, even though it has a case on it. As you can tell, it's a lot thinner than an iPhone. This is actually the iPod Touch. And this is the best Palm Pilot, or the best handheld type device that I've ever found. I find this to be equivalent to anything I've ever owned, to the handheld type thing. It's got a little opening screen here. This is, of course, it's jailbroken and customized just because I like doing that kind of stuff. And it's it's a handheld type device. This does a lot. If I want to check my emails, I can just just hit a button here, and there are my emails. I can choose my email address I want to check, and I click the button, and I'm in my inbox. It does amazing web browsing. This does a lot better web browsing than a Palm Pilot or a phone I have seen, other than the iPhone, can ever do or ever will do. At least at this point, I guess it will eventually excel over that. But it is a great device, and this is my PDA. This is my handheld device that I carry around with me. I click a button, I can access notes. I don't have notes with me. I don't have any notes right now, but it's just a great device for that. Games. I have a variety of games for this device. So it's replaced any like PSP type device just because it has that ability. This game actually is Doom Resurrection, and it's a great little. Sorry, it's backwards, by the way. But it's a great little gaming device as well. So I have a question. What kind of portable handheld device are you using every day? Are you using one of the Palm Trio phone type, smartphone type device, or a Windows Mobile phone kind of thing? Are you using the iPhone, or what is your handheld type device? Because I think a lot of people will need this type device. What's your device that you take with you when you go? Like this I like because I can sync it with my Mac computer, and basically all my contacts and everything is in here. And I do have quite a few contacts that I want to have with me. Like this phone's got over. This phone or this iPod's got a couple hundred contacts, and I want to keep those with me. What device do you use? Do you use your phone? Do you have an iPod Touch? Have you found that this to be a great alternative? Do you have a Palm Pilot still? If you do, I'd be really interested to know, because where can you buy a Palm Pilot at this point? But yeah, what type of portable device or handheld device do you take away with you when you go somewhere? May it be your phone, or may it be some non-phone type device like this one? Let me know. You can email me at thezrtech@gmail.com for any questions or comments you have for me, or you can leave comment in the comment section below. If you want to get notifications about videos I'll be putting up, if you want to get notifications about videos I put up after this one, you can hit the little subscribe button there, and you'll get notifications every time I put a new video up, which I tend to do often. Give me a few stars for my trouble, because I do take time to find content for these videos, and I do enjoy making them, but stars just show your appreciation. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy this video.